Here it comes! From the 444RR Studios in Maryland, it's The Talk Is Right, the only youcast with game shows, magic, and more. And now, here's the star of The Talk Is Right, 444RR.
Alright, hello everybody, it's September 20th, time for the next episode of The Talk Is Right! And I'm so sorry about last week's episode. I wish somebody would have told me about it. But last week's episode had just the intro and just the outro. It didn't actually have any content in the middle of it. I wish somebody would have told me. I went back and looked at it. I'm like, wait, why is this only like 30 seconds long? And I looked, it was just the intro and outro. What happened was when I edited it with the YouTube editor, I must have not clicked the video. It didn't register. I clicked the video, and I didn't notice it until midweek. But what I will do is cover every news story that I wanted to talk about last week, this week, and also some other news that also happened that I want to talk about as well. Alrighty, so we're going to first talk about this shirt. If you didn't see my video a couple weeks ago, I got this off eBay. It's a family game night shirt. The seller found this at a thrift store in LA, and they think because they found it in LA, it was more than likely probably used on the TV show. Now, Season 1 and 2 didn't actually have the green shirts, so if it was used on the TV show, this is Season 3's logo, so it's probably Season 3, from what I can gather. Alright, before we get to any of our game show news and our regular stuff, I want to talk about today. Starting today and running for 1 week, you can see my favorite movie, The Wizard of Oz, in IMAX 3D. It's in select IMAX 3D theaters. It's going to be really, really cool. If you want to go see it in IMAX 3D, definitely go see it. Because it's a really great movie. I love The Wizard of Oz, but it's probably going to look even cooler on a jumbo IMAX screen. And it's a limited run for only a week. So make sure that you get out and see this movie before it ends. Because you definitely want to see it in IMAX if you can. And speaking of The Wizard of Oz, starting today and running for 2 weeks, the new Happy Meal toys. Let me get them over here. I have 2 of them. I haven't found the complete set yet. But the Happy Meal toys in McDonald's Happy Meals for 2 weeks are going to be Wizard of Oz characters. They're the little characters, and they come interlocked on the yellow brick road. Of course, I'm trying to find all the characters. Haven't been successful at it yet. It just came out today, so they say new toys, according to most of the McDonald's around here, managers said that new toys will be coming out probably Monday. They'll probably get the complete set at most McDonald's. So right now they just have Dorothy and the Scarecrow, but there's also going to be the Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion, the Wicked Witch, and the Good Witch. So that's going to be kind of cool. And also, speaking of the Wizard of Oz as well, the Warner Brothers Studios is trying to do $23 million in promotional material over the next few months and over the next year. So it's kind of pretty cool. So I'm excited about that. The Wizard of Oz is doing Warner Brothers is really pushing this movie because this August coming up is going to be the 75th anniversary. They want to do like a year of promotional pitches. That's why one of the reasons it's going to be on IMAX. And another thing that has been taken off here, at least in Maryland, I don't know about in other parts of the country, are these things. These are wacky loops and rainbow looms. If you haven't seen, these are the newest craze among kids. We got these in at work where I work, and I made one today. These things are really, really cool, actually. People have been buying these things up like crazy. And I'm like, what is the point of rubber bands into bracelets? But I actually, we got a demo one today, and they said try it. We want everybody to be familiar with how these work, and I tried it. I'm hooked on these things now. So wacky loops, go out and buy these things, or rainbow looms. It's one of these things like rubber bands making into bracelets. Why can't I think of something like that and be a multi-billionaire? All right, let's get into the game show news now. Enough about this other no-nonsense that you probably don't even care about. Please care about The Wizard of Oz, though. It's one of my favorite movies. All right. Now on to game show news. Price is Right. If you go to CBS.com, they've been doing some video of the 42nd season, which starts this Monday. Make sure to set your DVRs. There's a video up of the premiere playing of the new pricing game, Do the Math. Now, I haven't watched the entire video because of the fact that I don't want to get spoiled on the ending. I don't know if the ending's up there or not. I don't want to take that chance and risk the ending being up there. But basically, how the game is going to work is they're going to show you, it's going to be a 2-prize game, and there's going to be there's a chalkboard next to in the middle of the two prizes, and it's going to have a number on there, like $1,100, and there's going to be an equal sign, and it's going to be equal to the prize on the right. Your job is to figure out if the prize on the left is, if you add a plus sign, so like if they show you like an all-terrain vehicle and a TV, if the all-terrain vehicle plus $1,100 equals the price of the TV, or if the price of the all-terrain vehicle minus $1,100 is the price of the TV. And if you're right, you're a winner. So, going to be an interesting game. It looks like a really fun game. It's a nice quickie game. We need a couple more quickie games on The Price is Right, ones that you can do really quickly. So it looks like a pretty cool game. I'm really, really excited about that. So definitely check that out. Do the Math will be premiering on the very first Price is Right episode of Season 42. And Mike Richards, if you haven't watched his or listened to his Random Show podcast, somebody asked him about Do the Math. And he said it's one of our new pricing games premiering. It says it's one of our new games. He actually says one of our new games. So that means it's going to be at least one more new game premiering sometime during Season 42. So I'm really excited. Can't wait to see that. Speaking of new games, one game will be coming back. If you listen to Mike Richards' Random Show podcast, somebody asked about Card Game and said, is it going to be returning for this next season coming up? And Mike Richards says, yes, it will. They're about halfway through the building process of it right now. So he hopes by the middle of this season, we should see Card Game returning. He said they've just updated the game, updated the set. They said he said the game will remain untouched. Kind of like, I guess, the playing of the game. And he also does say that it's one of his favorite pricing games, so it's not going to go anywhere, which is good. Because I like Card Game, too. I think it's kind of a neat little game. Even though the rules are kind of sometimes hard to understand, it's kind of a neat little game. And we also have confirmation of the Halloween special Price is Right. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to spoil it for you. So if you don't want to know what the theme for this year's Halloween Price is Right is, skip ahead in the video. If you don't want to be surprised, definitely listen up to the taping report. So, here it is. I'll give you a moment to skip ahead. All right. So the theme is indeed traditional Halloween this year. Nobody in the audience were given costume ideas like in previous years, such as last year they did the 70s theme. People said, come dressed up in the 70s. This year they didn't give anybody a theme. But the guy who went to the taping report says about 20% of the audience were dressed in orange and black Halloween themed t-shirts. And only a few were in all-out costume, including a very good yodeling guy. Being in costume or not clearly had no bearing on whether or not you were picked. The regular curtains were replaced with black curtains that had white stars throughout, making a very convincing night on camera. 2 flickering chandeliers above the audience looked amazing. The rear big screen was draped in gothic purple curtains. Home base was a graveyard complete with all the trimmings, including a falling apart fence. The fence continued over stage right and terrific Halloween dressing all throughout the stage. So it looks like it's gonna be a very cool Halloween theme, and and I also have the report on what everybody was dressed up as. Drew is Drew Scary. He's going to be Dracula. And the models are sort of gothic zombies. And even the pages are done up in zombie makeup and escort contestants down the aisles. And the details of the games are, as usual, some of the high points. So, going to be very, very exciting to see The Price is Right. Very exciting Halloween theme. Really excited. All right, and also I have something special. If you go to on-camera audiences, The Price is Right is doing a second kids special this year. I guess Price is Right figured that the kids special last year went really well. They're doing another one this year. And you can go get your tickets for that kids special. So if you want to be, if you're between, I believe it's between the ages of 8 and 12, and you want to be on The Price is Right's kids special, go to oncameraaudiences.com, go under shows, pull down, and you'll see The Price is Right. Click there and find the date. I don't have the exact date with me. Let me get the exact date up of that as I continue talking. But if you want to be on The Price is Right kids special, you should definitely get your tickets for that. And the tickets, I have it right here. It is going to be filmed on the 11th of November, and tickets are available for that. And it's going to air on the 30th of December. Alrighty, so congratulations are in order to Andrew. Andrew won the 1,000,000-second quiz. So congratulations to Andrew. It came down to Brandon and Andrew took the game. He got a lot of the questions right. So congratulations to Andrew. He won over $2 million. Now, originally, because he won the final bout between him and Brandon, he won $2,326,346,000. And Ryan Seacrest said, I'm going to bump it up to $2.6 million. So congratulations to Andrew being a multi-millionaire. So way to go for him. I think that was congrats are in order for Andrew for winning. And everybody else, Brandon won $339,416. Eric won $250,792, and Devin won $197,973. So congratulations to all of them. If you didn't see the final bout, everybody on Winners Row kept what they've won, and then they each got to kind of move up the money ladder as they moved up and fought opponents. If they continued, they got their cash and moved up closer to the big $2 million cash prize. And if they got eliminated, they won their money, and that was it. All right. There's no magic news this week. I don't have any magic news I want to talk about. I don't think. No. But I did want to talk about reality show. We're starting a new segment here on The Talk Is Right today. Reality show roundup. Yes, baby. Reality show roundup. Now, I'm going to talk about 2 reality shows. Congratulations to Andy and Gina Marie. They are BB15 Big Brother winners. Andy was the winner of the $500,000 cash prize, winning most of the house guest votes. Gina Marie was in second place and got $50,000 on BB15. And a lot of people I don't think voted for Gina Marie because she didn't have big game moves in the show. She didn't really have too many big game moves that she pulled off. The only one besides getting Amanda out of the house, she had no other big game moves. So I think that's why most people voted for Andy to win the $500,000 prize, because of the fact he had a couple big game moves, and he aligned with Amanda and McCrae in BB15. So I think that's why most people voted for him. And Alyssa won a $25,000 cash prize. She was house guest favorite. Alyssa was Rachel Riley's sister, if you know any Big Brother trivia. If you didn't watch Big Brother this season, Rachel Riley, one of the big players in Big Brother history, one of the fan favorites. She was Rachel Riley's sister, and she was MVP for 3 weeks. And then she was also house guest, or she was America's favorite house guest, winning $25,000. Okay, now under America's Got Talent, I got to give a congratulations to Kanishi. He won the $1 million cash prize against his own show in Vegas. Again, I really wish Collins Key would have won. But actually, I didn't want to give a congratulations to Kanishi. Let me tell you the reason why. He does not deserve to win. Now, he had a very great... Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack from this, and everybody who watches this is probably going to be like, you are crazy for saying that. He does deserve to win in one way. He has very good skills with his dancing. I'm not going to take anything away from his dancing. He has very, very good skills. But reports I've been hearing online from different media outlets and different kind of celebrity gossip pages online have cited that Kanishi is not an American citizen. He is actually here on work visas. And to me, I'm just going to give my own personal opinion here. I may be completely off. This is my personal opinion. If you're on a work visa, you're not a real American citizen. You're not, in my opinion. Because Manuela, Price is Right model Manuela, when she started the Price is Right up until season 39, she was on work visas. And then she took the test to become the American citizen, and then they made a big showing of it on the Price is Right when she became an American citizen. And if you're on a work visa, you're by no means an American citizen. You have not taken the citizenship test yet. So with that being said, that's why I don't think Kanishi should be the winner of America's Got Talent. Now, that's an internet rumor I've been hearing, that he has a work visa. I don't know if that's fact or fiction or not, if he really is an American citizen or not. But if he's not an American citizen, rules on AGT casting specifically state you must be an American citizen to participate in America's Got Talent. So if that is true and he's not really an American citizen, I think he should be forfeited of his prize. Another reason I think he should be forfeited too was because other media outlets have been reporting that Kenichi has been saying that he's not going to stay in America for much longer, and that the cash prize that he has won will be taken back to Japan with him and to support his family. So a lot of people online have been saying this is not Japanese Got Talent, this is America's Got Talent, and I have to agree with them on the aspect that if he's not an American citizen, which that's an internet rumor, I don't know if that's true or not, I don't have anything confirmed or denied, but a lot of places, not just like one place, but a lot of places are saying that Kenichi is not an American citizen. And I have to say that if he's not, he should be forfeited of the prize, and it should be given to the comedian, in my opinion, the runner-up. I'm not saying that he shouldn't win the prize because I want Collins Key to win because I want a magician to win. I do, in fact, want a magician to win, but, you know, if he's not an American citizen, it's not other countries' got talent. It's America's Got Talent. You have to be an American citizen to win. That's enough on my rant of Kenichi, but I will say that he is deserving of the prize if you base it on his skill alone. But on the casting for AGT's website, it specifically states you have to be an American citizen to participate in America's Got Talent. So that's my little rant on Kenichi. I will say that he does deserve the prize on dancing alone. If you're just basing it on his dancing, he definitely did really well with his dancing. He has some sweet moves, but if you're going also with the rules on AGT's website, then definitely he should be disqualified if he's not an American citizen. But if all the media online are wrong and he is an American citizen, then by all means, let him keep the prize. All right, that's my little rant on Kenichi. I'm sorry about that, guys, and I know you're probably all going to give me a ton of flack for that, but I just think that he shouldn't win if he's not an American citizen. All right, thanks so much for watching this week's Talk is Right. Sorry about last week's Talk is Right, everybody, about the really terrible thing that YouTube did to me. I don't know. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next week for an all-new Talk is Right. See you next time.
Here it comes from the 444RR Studios in Maryland. It's the Talk is Right, the only YouCast with game shows, magic, and more. And now, here's the star of the Talk is Right, 444RR.